What is up, YouTube? Dustin Yu here, back with the Washington Capitals franchise mode. It's been a while. Apologize. We've had some crazy weather here in Winnipeg, so I haven't been able to do things with kids around. But we're back, so that's okay. We are currently 24, 15, and 2. We are at 50 points, sitting second in the Metropolitan. Yeah, the Metro's actually been pretty competitive, which has been a little bit crazy. I was looking a bit more at the lines. So I think we move Oshie and potentially Vanacek. Where is he? Goalie's Vanacek. We have Michael DiPietro in the wings, and then we also have on the starting lineup, we have a bunch of dudes that could probably fill in. It'd be nice if we got something in return that we could put on the third line, but I'm not like... I don't think we direly need to move. I mean, Oshie would be nice to get rid of just because of his contract. So here's what our trade block looks like. I put Oshie on there. Like I said, he's 5.625 million per 2 years, essentially. I mean, like, that's a lot for 2 more years. He's 37. He's on the decline. I think he was an 85 or an 86 last year. He's an 83 now. And it's like not even like he had a bad year last year. He had 68 points on the second line. So, like, yeah, he's obviously starting to wear down. Vanacek isn't bad. It's just like he's not having a great year for us. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we need to keep him. He's 4-5-1. Like, His stats are okay. They're nothing great. Last year he did okay to back up, but like this year has been like meh for us. So yeah, I don't think I'm in a rush. I think I might call up DiPietro and just give him a shot for a bit. It's not gonna like hurt us at all. So. Alright, so I've gone through, I offered a contract to this guy, Dylan Garand, this kid. He's 21 years old, he's a medium fringe starter. Yeah, so we're going to sign him, and then we'll move up DiPietro. Yeah, so we'll, when he signs, we'll put him in. Alright, so I'm going to continue simming through January to the end here. If we stop, I'll stop and I'll switch the goalies around and stuff. And if we get any trade offers for either Vanacek, or for Oshie, I will stop and show you guys. Alright, so we got Dylan Garand in on the AHL, and in the NHL we got DiPietro. He lost a morale point for being called up, so hopefully he bumps back up to an 84 right away. Alright, so we were offered this trade from Nashville for Philip Deneau and a third for a second and a third. I'm going to decline it. This contract is a bit too big for what I'm looking for. He's like 5.5 for 4 years, so we're basically trying to slim down on some cap space. So we're going to decline that. Alright, so quick look. After January, we're 28, 18, and 3 OTLs. So we're not quite in the second spot anymore. We're like 1 point behind, but we also have a game in hand on New York. So hopefully we can get back up there. In terms of overall points on the team, Ovi has 52, Backstrom 45 for 10, 36, McMichael with 35, Kuznetsov 34, Mantha 32. Yada, yada, yada. So DiPietro has played 2 games, but I think he only started 1 game. He's got 92 minutes, so I think he got called in for a game. But he's 1-0, essentially. He has a .941 save percentage and a .195 goals against. So I think we'll keep an eye on him, but I think we made the right call. Alright, so we're going to sim through February. Again, if we get any trade offers, I'll show you guys. But otherwise, yeah, I think we're good to keep rolling here. Alright, so not a great... was that February, but not a, it wasn't terrible. We went 6-4 down the stretch there. Yeah, we only played like 10 games. It's kind of strange. We're 34, 22, and 3. We're currently 3 points behind Philly. We have a game in hand still. New York is 3 points behind us. They're in a wild card spot, so I think we're sitting pretty good. Points wise, Ovi has 64 points for us. Backstrom with 58, Vertanen with 45, Kuznetsov with 43, McMichael with 41. So doing pretty good. In net, Samsonov is 26, 17, and 2. He's got 3 shutouts, a 908, 271. DiPietro continues to be pretty strong, actually. He's 3-1 right now. He has a .923 save percentage and a 257 goals against. So, yeah, I mean, he's come in. He's been playing pretty solid for us so far. All right, so we got 3 games before the trade deadline. I'm just going to sim right now to those, and then we can look at our trade block right now, and then we're just going to jump into the trade deadline here. So let's take a look at our block. All right, so everything is still what it was. So Vanacek 84, Oshie 82. He's actually dropped. Yeah, we need to move him like ASAP. Before we jump in, though, I'm gonna actually just see. I'm gonna do it on my end, but I'm gonna see if there's any trades available before we hop in. All right, so we had to do open block for this. So there's only. Oh, we did. Oh, okay. Sorry, Pittsburgh offered us something and I declined it, so I guess they took it off the table. I'm not really sure. Calgary is literally just offering us two options here. So Calgary Flames second, which isn't bad. Bad return for Oshie getting a second back and just offloading that cap. For this 7th D-man, Jay Poirier is a top 4 and a Calgary 6. If I could just get rid of this prospect to get like another draft pick, that'd be huge. Like he's 20, he's a 7th. Yeah, we don't really need another defensive prospect. The thing I hate is that he's got 3 years left, so maybe we find somebody that doesn't. Yeah, this guy's only got 1 year. We're basically just taking him to take the trade, right? I wonder if we could. I was gonna say if we could sweeten it, but I doubt we could get a 5th. That seems a little much. Let's see. Oh, they took it. Called up. P.S. Sutter. Wait, what? No, I didn't. Oh, we should call somebody up first. Too few dress skaters on the okay. Shoot, I should have done that first. Okay, so let's did they actually call him up? Oh no, they didn't call him up, did they? No, they didn't call up Suter. Okay. I'm gonna figure out who we're gonna call up really quick, and I'll show you guys right after. Alright, so we threw Suter in. Rostovic's a righty anyway, so we put him on the right side, and Suter is on the left side. Alright, so we were able to move TJ Oshie for a 2nd round pick, which I think is a pretty good return. I mean, given his age and contract and everything. So yeah, we're basically gonna head into the trade deadline and hopefully we can move Vanacek. All right, here we go. I'm just always curious who like the top guys are. So Sebastian Aho, oh my gosh, Slavin, Petrangelo. I mean, we could make a move for a defenseman for really 4 year though, 8 mil. Ooh, no. 4 years, 6.5. That's not bad. I didn't realize he was so small. 5'9". Interesting. Jake Gensel. Somebody get traded here? Traded Brady Shea. Oh, really? Okay. Tarasenko. 1 year left. Gensel, 1 year left. Kopitar, Blackwood. Yeah, I think the only thing I would really go for would be like a 3rd liner maybe, or a defenseman, possibly. I don't know if there's anybody else that we would consider. Oh my gosh. People are flying. Oh, so they do have the fine trade. That's my fault. For some reason, I didn't think they had it. Philip Deneau. I mean, he would have been nice for the 3rd line, but I think we're okay. Oh, I just wanted to look at him. I didn't want to offer a trade. I just wanted to look at his playing. 89. Honestly, I'm actually happy with Suter. He's actually a little bit better in some categories. And he's got a crazy like I said, he has a crazy contract, so I think, yeah, we're gonna try and just move our Tendy here. Vanacek, see what we get. Alright, fine trade. What do we got? So Coyotes 3rd and the Seattle Kraken 3rd from the Coyotes. Chicago Blackhawks 2/3, a 2nd and a 4th from Dallas. That's not bad. 2/3 from Ottawa. Okay, what if we do open block? Open block. 2/3, 2/3, 2nd and 4th, a 3rd in Faxa. No thanks. Blackwell. No thanks. Okay, so it looks like Dallas potentially is the best offer here. I doubt we could get a 1st. I just want to see if they actually have goalies, because I don't like making trades where players like end up not playing, you know. Oh, he'd be their starter for Varlamov and Ranta. Okay. Backup. Oh, he's 28. I'm just trying to see if they have any like potential prospects that we could try and get here. Facts. No. These are all like veterans. Vanacek a 5th for a 2nd and a 3rd. Boom. Okay. Easy. Easy peasy. See you later, Vanacek. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. Okay, we're gonna just, we're done. We're out. We're done. Pulling out. Okay. Trade alert. Okay, so we got some big blockbusters. So Torrey Krug in a second with A. Oshie to Seattle. St. Louis gets back McCann, Cahoon a third, and Bear Boulay. To Vegas, Lambert in a second. To Detroit, Petrangelo, Gavrikov in a sec. Wow, a fifth. Wow, that's a big move. To Anaheim, Gensel, DeSmith, Komarov. To Pittsburgh, Sam Steele, second and a sixth. Wow, okay. Lucic, I don't think so. No, decline. Negative. Okay, I don't think there's anything we needed to do there, so yeah, we got Suter up. We didn't really make any changes here. Defensively, we're fine. I mean, we could have boosted our defense, but whatever. Goalies, Samsonov and DiPietro, that looks good. Yeah, I think we're good to keep going here. Yeah, we're sitting second place right now, 77 points. Yeah, we'll do a quick, we'll stop just to see how we're doing here, but then I think, yeah, I'm not going to look at stats or anything. I'll just stop really fast. So I'll do the end of the month here, and then we'll just look at where we're sitting. All right, so we literally lost 2 games that whole stretch. That's insane. Oh no, sorry, 3 games. One was an OTL loss though. So, but we're sitting first place. We got 96 points. We're literally the top of the league actually right now. So, yeah, let's just wrap it up. We got another. How many? Oh, wait, that wasn't even the end of the month, but well, we got 8 more games. We're done, skis. Okay, let's do it. All right, so I totally forgot we didn't do any slow sims. So we're gonna slow sim the very last game against the Maple Leafs here. So they are, yeah, we're literally first place with 105. The Maple Leafs have 103 points, so this could be battle for the President's Trophy, essentially. If we lose, they would tie us. And we have, yeah, we basically have the same record if we lose to them straight out. So, that's very interesting. So let's do it. Totally forgot to do the slow sim. Okay, here we go. First period, 1-1, so we got Backstrom and Sandin. Second period, boom. Oh no! Marner and Matthews. Oh boy, it's 3-1. 4-1. Uh-oh. How does that, I wonder how that works. What does it go down to for the President's Trophy? Alright, Ovi. There we go. Yeah, I'm curious. Does it must go to like goals 4 or something. Curious. Oh, there we go. Andrew Kopp, 2 minutes ago. Oh, couldn't make the comeback. It was close though. A good game. Alright, 3-star Sandin, Backstrom, and Carlson. Oh, what? The Islanders passed us? Oh my gosh. I thought that was battle for the first place. Oh my gosh. So the the Islanders won. Look at all their OTLs. 14. Oh my goodness gracious. That's insane. So we lost the President's Trophy to the Islanders. Oof. Oh well. That's okay. That's okay. I thought we were losing the President's Trophy completely, but then the Islanders just out of nowhere. I didn't realize they were so close to us. They must have been a point behind us, yeah. Nuts. That's crazy. So we finished 50, 27, and 5. Pretty good season. It would have been nice to win the Presidents again, but that's okay. Goals for 265, so we were a 3-2-3. The Islanders were 3-3-2. Wow. They look like a pretty good team. Goals against 277 for them. We were 282. Power play 18.8, which is pretty solid actually, almost 19%. PK 83.8. Not fantastic, but like it looks like we're about average. Let's look at the entire league really quick. Yeah, so I guess Toronto would have beat us because they had more goals for. So even if the Islanders weren't there, we would have still lost the Presidents. It's nuts. Yeah, we had the identical record too. They just had more row. Oh no, it'd be row first. Yeah, regulation plus overtime wins. All right, final points for the Washington Capitals for year 3 here. So Ovi had 95 points. Backstrom had 89. Kuznetsov with 68. Vertanen was 65. McMichael was 65. Mantha was 60. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten better than an 85, honestly. But whatever. Because like he's had some decent years for us. Like last year, he had 69 points. Nice. But like, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Okay, Carlson had 60, so that's a dip for him for sure, because he had 79 last year. Still good, though, don't get me wrong. Kopp had 32. I wonder how Suter did for us. 5 points in 20 games, -3. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not too bad. Getzlaff at 21. Look at this guy still going, hey? 38. Man, we should have got Thornton. That would have been crazy. Goaltending wise, let's take a look. So Samsonov 41, 19 and 4 with 4 shutouts. DiPietro finished 4 and 4. So he kind of finished similar to how Vanacek was doing. I mean, he still did pretty good. All right, entire league. Matty Barzal had 105. McDavid had 101. McKinnon had 100. Stützle had 96. Ovi had 95. So he still finished top 5, which is insane. And with another 50 goal season, so back-to-back 50 goal seasons, Ovi is 18 goals away from beating or from tying Gretzky. So Gretzky had 894. Ovi is at 876 currently. So as long as he doesn't retire, which I don't know why he would, because like he's performing crazy well for us. Like even better than the first year we had. Like he back-to-back 90+ point seasons. Like that's insane. But yeah, he literally needs 18 to tie. So I mean, currently he's on track. All right, top goals, McKinnon had 52, and then obviously Ovi, and then Matthews tied Ovi. Goalie wise, Samsonov led the league with 41 wins, and he actually played 5 less games than Markstrom and 3 less games than Dredger, so that's pretty solid. 4 shutouts, a 909 save percentage. It's not bad. Markstrom will probably win. Yeah, I would assume Markstrom will win the Vezina, I would guess. But I mean, Samson had a good year for us. All right, so yeah, we're taking on the Penguins. Here, let's jump into this quickly. Let's just look at the playoff tree really fast here. So we got Winnipeg, Dallas, Colorado, Vancouver, Calgary, and Seattle. Wow, Seattle made it. Edmonton and St. Louis. On our end, we're taking on the Penguins, the Islanders, and Sabres. And then we got Panthers, Lightning, Maple Leafs, and Flyers. So there's your playoffs. We'll jump into that next time. See if we can repeat and go back-to-backs, you know? Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. And hopefully we see you guys next time. Thanks again for clicking and checking out the video. Much appreciated. And have a great rest of your day, guys. All right. Thanks for watching.